It's common knowledge that Belal Muhammad wasn't among the 3 fighters presented to face Leon Edwards for UFC 300, and it's quite clear that Edwards didn't ultimately compete at UFC 300, but the proposed opponents were Khamzat Chimaev, Islam Makhachev, and Shavkat Rakhmonov. And even though Belal Muhammad didn't get a title shot, I really think he's the next in line this year to get one. They probably didn't offer him because UFC 300's main event needed something more exciting for the biggest card of the year. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Dana White mentioned they're heading to London in a few months, possibly during the summertime. It's likely that Leon Edwards will defend the belt on that card, and probably most likely against Belal Muhammad in the co-main event, with Tom Aspinall headlining, of course. And look, I get some folks don't want to see Belal fight Leon Edwards for the title because they find Belal boring, and you can also say that we already seen it, but honestly, let's just give him the shot. He earned it, plain and simple. Now, if you ask me who's gonna win this potential rematch between the two, come on, man, it's pretty obvious. It's Leon Edwards who's gonna win this fight. It's not gonna be close at all. If you go back to the first fight, Leon Edwards was schooling Belal Muhammad. And this ultimately happened since Leon was applying pressure on Belal, something we don't often see, and it seemed to make Belal uncomfortable. Typically, we see Belal pressuring his opponents towards the fence, and obviously this didn't happen, and this was happening since Leon had really great distance management, great pressure with a lot of feints, and all this made Belal get pressured back and pushed back, of course, since he was getting teared up on the feet, and we all know how that fight ended with the eye poke, but the result was going to be the same at the end of the day. It was either going to be Leon Edwards TKOing Belal Muhammad, or it was going to go a decision. Either way, Leon Edwards was going to win. That's my point. Now, obviously, both of these fighters have improved drastically since their first fight, especially Leon Edwards, since he got better with his takedown defense. But even in their first fight, Belal couldn't even take Leon down. And I'm telling you guys, there was no way he was going to outstrike Leon. Leon is the best striker in the welterweight division. Yeah, it's a bit boring, but it's effective. There's nothing that Belal could have done on the feet to catch Leon Edwards. I think the only way he does it if he somehow lands a killer blow, but that's still far-fetched if you ask me. Like, when was the last time you saw Belal knock someone out on their feet besides Sean Brady? Let's be real, Sean Brady isn't that great on the feet. He was outstriked by Michael Chiesa, so I can't really rate his stand-up seriously. Like, dude, Belal couldn't even finish a one-arm Gilbert Burns. Belal is decent at striking at best. I'm not going to completely trash this dude. His real bread and butter is the grappling. He's just not that good in striking, obviously. There's just no way in my mind that Belal Muhammad beats Leon Edwards. It's just a really bad stylistic matchup. That's it. Leon Edwards has already proven to the world that he can handle these type of stylistic matchups with Covington and Kamaru Usman. And I'm not saying that Belal isn't a great fighter. He is a great fighter, okay? He would give anybody problems in the top 5. It's just that in this specific stylistic matchup, he doesn't win. Plain and simple. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below who you guys got in this potential matchup. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys on my next one.